What you'll want to do is make sure that your company is set up to sponsor foreign nationals. And the way to do that is to have an internal conversation to make sure that you're using all the resources that you have to reach out and find that foreign national talent, but also that you have the policies in place to actually work through the work visa process, and that you've answered certain questions within the company to make sure that the foreign workers that you do have a good idea of what your sponsorship policies are like. And certainly the question that will come up after you do onboard a foreign national worker is, can I be sponsored for a green card? And so you'll want to write that into your policies. Coming up with an immigration policy is the way to kind of answer those questions. And an integral part of that will be the cost sharing question. Who's going to pay for the work visa process or the green card process? And having that in writing can be great because it can help to attract foreign nationals. It can also help to retain the foreign nationals because it shows that you're a sophisticated company and you've thought through these issues. In terms of what's allowed in cost sharing, you have to look specifically at the work visa. For the H-1B visa process, the best practice is for the company to pay all of both the government filing fees and also the attorney legal fees. For other types of NIV or non-immigrant work visas, sometimes the employer can push those costs onto the foreign nationals. For the green card process, it's kind of similar. You want to work through each different type of green card program to assess whether or not you can do cost sharing. The PERM process, if you're using that program for your employees, does have to be employed by the employer, but other types of green card programs, whether it's the EB-1C multinational manager program or the extraordinary ability program, those costs can be borne by the foreign national worker. Many companies I see will push on the cost of the final phase of the green card, known as the adjustment application, the I-45 application, and everything related to that onto the foreign national worker. But again, writing these things down, thinking about them can make you as a company more attractive to foreign national workers. I would also suggest that you work with an immigration attorney to assess, what are the different sectors or industries that you're targeting, and what is the profile of that type of foreign national, what is the education requirement required, and so forth. With that information, we can match the likely hires you're going to have with a work visa program that would work best with you and come up with timeframes so that you can have predictable hiring patterns going forward.